Hello lovely people of the world, my name is you, and welcome back to Let's Play Splatoon 2. In the previous episode, we defeated the Octolings on Humpback Pump Track. And it was a pretty interesting experience, but in today's episode, we're not going to be taking on the boss of the Beaker's Depot. But before we do that, we're collecting the second squirrel and the sardinium of this world, because that's how we do this Let's Play. Yay! Alright, so, word of advice for getting these balloons, they can be a little bit tricky to take care of because they disappear fairly quickly. So, best word of advice I can recommend is either use a sniper weapon or a slosher to fight them, because the snipers give you great range when you're dealing with them, but the slosher can also give you a little bit more time to get them because of how the ink falls on a slosher. So that's pretty neat. And now, we'll be looking for the sunken squirrel, sardinium, whatever it was. And if you heard that outside, there was a car outside, and it was rude. Yeah, you better drive away. Ready then? So, for the sardinium we're going to be collecting, we're going to be going over here. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but we can use the super jump. Wow. I guess we're not using the super jump. It's all your fault, Marie! Alright. Second time is the charm. Super jump over here, and we can climb these girders to reach our goal. That's gonna be super handy dandy and amazing. But now that we've gotten the sardinium, no use in prolonging the inevitable. I don't know why I'm prolonging the inevitable, because I actually like the boss that's gonna be coming up over here. I'm trying to think of another thing that I could say to buy myself time before we actually get over there, because it's taking a little bit longer to get over there than I thought it would. Oh my goodness. None of that would have happened if I had burst bombs and could use those to destroy the thing. Go that way! I would have laughed so hard if you had landed on top of the grappling thing. Okay. New change of plan. Sniper weapon. There we go. That took way longer than I care to admit, except you know exactly how long it took because I kept editing that item in. It's for days, the Octostomp returns. Boss fight time! I'm back! Octostomp! Returning from the first game is the Octostomp. Wait, I know this guy. It's Octostomp! You can't Octostomp, but didn't Agent 3 take him down years ago? I bet he's back for more. You got this, Agent 4. In case you couldn't figure out what his name is, this is the Octostomp. This is one of my favorite bosses in this Splatoon series because he lands on his face. That's just funny. So, word of advice, use the dodge roll to fire quicker. Okay, that was kind of cool. When you use the dodge roll, you'll have both aiming verticals locked on the same spot, and you'll deal a lot more damage than usual. So that's the advice I could recommend for fighting this guy. And I brought this new sweet new called Neo Octostomp. Unthinkable. His armor is completely unthinkable. Go hand to the Octarians, they sure know how to go big. Alright, so what you need to do to take care of his new coat is as soon as he gets back up, dodge to the side, he tries to fist stomp you. Ah, no. Alright, one. You want to aim for the buckle right there. That will cause the thing to fall off. I don't actually know what this is supposed to be. It kind of looks like a mattress, but I know it's not a mattress. It could be a mattress. I honestly have no idea. Rude! Okay. Can we destroy the enemy armor? Can we destroy the enemy armor? Come on. Yeah. I love how you can see the face plant in the ink. Oh, that's such a good detail. I love it so much. God, this dude just grew 2 more faces! Yep. This is gonna be pretty interesting. This is why this is one of my favorite bosses in the game. Octostomp is honestly one of the more creative ones, which is saying a lot considering we're talking about this game, who had a samurai ninja biker dude as a previous world boss. So yeah, I absolutely love fighting this guy, and I'm just so excited this is the one that returned. Well, it would have been interesting if all the bosses from the first game returned. Like, I would have especially loved the shark guy. That would have been pretty cool, but unfortunately not all of them returned. Alright, so it's over here. Wait for you to face plant. Unfortunately, when you're down here, you won't be able to shoot the buckle when you face plant. So I kind of wish they could do that because that would be a cool strategy, but you can't. That's unfortunate. Owie! Owie! Okay, come on. We got this. Turn around. Yeah, the 2 faces that make it a little bit more difficult to dodge roll because they don't give you a lot more room to dodge roll because you can't go off to the side or anything like that, so it'd be a little bit tricky to do if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, 2 faces down. Thankfully you don't have any of the electrical barriers from your previous encounter. Come on! And that was it! Probably one of the more easier bosses in Octo Canyon, to be completely honest. I don't know if that's just me or anything like that, but I always consider this one to be one of the more easier ones. But now that we've taken care of that, we can grab our Sardinian and collect the Zapfish. Agent 4, I want to thank you again for all you've done so far. I think it's time I told you about my other purpose in asking for your help. When we met, I told you I was searching for the Great Zapfish. But I'm afraid that's not the whole story. You see, even more than the Great Zapfish, I want to find my cousin Callie. She vanished on the same day as the Great Zapfish. Wait, you already knew that? Whew, cool. So anyway, I'm Agent 2 of the new Squid Big Splatoon, and Callie is Agent 1. Then there's Agent 3, who's currently out with our grandpa, Captain Cuttlefish. They won't be back for a while. I was supposed to be protecting Ingopolis while the captain was away, but then Callie, the Great Fish. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner. We'd be totally sunk without you, Agent 4. I know we'll find Callie if we keep looking. Think you can keep this thing through? Leave. No. Leave now. Huh? Who's there? If you get in our way, Agent 4 will mess you up. Callie and the Great Zapfish are somewhere up ahead, Agent 4. So now let's head over here. And we're not going to be taking care of that quite yet. So now let's transition to the magical land of alternate save file. Hello, you beautiful burgers. Welcome back to the magical land of alternate save file. I don't think I've done an intro like that on my own channel. But anyway, we're now going to be playing through Starfest main stage. This is a map that we have seen in Rainmaker, but we have not seen this on Turf Wars, so that's going to be something that's pretty nifty. And something else that's pretty interesting is this stage has seen a huge revision over the course of Splatoon's life. What I mean by that is that when the game first came out, the stage layout was a bit different, and then it got changed over time and eventually became what it is today. We will see the stage differences later in the Let's Play, but unfortunately there's not like a Booyah base equivalent in this game where you can see the older version of the stage. Because if those of you who don't know, there was a similar situation where one of the stages, Urchin Underpass, had a huge revision. I believe it was Urchin Underpass, I might be wrong about that. But one of the stages had a huge revision, and The Booyah base equivalent was the original version, not the updated version. They don't have anything like that in this game, unfortunately. But this is still a pretty great stage. I absolutely love Starfist's main stage. It's honestly one of my favorite stages in the entire game. Now, I wouldn't say it's my absolute favorite because Mori Towers exists, and I got splatted right there. That is the reason why this isn't my favorite, because I got splatted by some person whose name I cannot read because I cannot read Japanese. Wish I could read Japanese. That's like one of my ultimate goals in life, is to eventually learn how to read and speak Japanese and things like that. I'm not very good at speaking other languages, though. Like, I know basic conversational French and things like that, and a little bit of sign language, but that's about it. I can barely speak my own language. Alright, it looks like the central area, they're trying to take it over. That's not a good thing. Take care of you. Take care of you. Take care of you. Go away. Go away. You're not invited to the birthday party of awesomeness. Yay! I got splatted, but I got avenged immediately. That is the best kind of revenge. Oh, speaking of birthday parties, something that's kind of fun about this year in particular is that Nintendo's E3 Direct, it would have already happened by the time this videos come out, but it happened on my birthday, and that's just so much fun. I love it when that happens. I like having a June birthday because that means all the cool summer stuff happens on my birthday. Not really. Some of the cool stuff happens in July. Ah! It's storm cloud thingy. So many tenta missiles. Why do you want to hurt my beautiful face? No, I worked hard on it. I brush twice a day. What's this thing? Oh yeah, Nintendo's E3. It's happening on my birthday, which means we're gonna learn more about the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake on my birthday, which is gonna be awesome because Link's Awakening is one of my favorite Zelda games of all time, and there's a remake going to Nintendo Switch. That's gonna be exciting. In case you can't tell, I'm excited for Link's Awakening remake. Yay! We conquered the bad guys! Clap for joy. Now that we've completed the boss of Baker's Depot, we're now going to be playing through Salmon Run. Alright. And starting off, we have the Splashomatic, and we're playing on a stage that we have not yet seen yet on Salmon Run. This is Marooner's Bay. I believe this was one of the first stages that were available when Splatoon 2 was still new. And I gotta say, this is a pretty fun stage. It's probably not my favorite, but it's really high up on the list, because this one is just so much fun to play no matter what event's going on. So, yeah, nothing too special is happening during the first wave, but it is high tide, so we don't have a whole lot of room to work around with. That's over here, and as I mentioned before, steel eels will only ever target one person, so you do what I did right there, and you try to lure it away while the other people were splatting the remains of the steel eel. So that's pretty neat. One thing that I gotta say that kind of bothers me about this game, it's not a big problem! That's a silhouette of a steel eel. It's not friendly, and that's dead. What is with Salmon Run to bring out the musical side of me? One of our buddies is defeated. Let's go save you. You're welcome. You better appreciate it. Alrighty then. I'm gonna aim for the left. Hopefully they'll aim for the right. Nobody hit that one. Let's try it again. Oh, that was tight. The two of them, and now we're dead. Ouch. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna signal for them to help us out. Come on, come on. Save me! Yay! I'm gonna go back here and destroy the steel eel because I can. Alright then. Oh, our buddy got splatted. I'll save you! And let's head over here. Try to get at least one more. Come on, we always need to get at least one more. That is the law of Salmon Run. I'll save you, buddy! Henry, you're really best of. Aww, we Get it. Henry, this is your fault. Come to Papa Little Eggs, now bring me more. Oh, ew. H3000 nose. I don't like 1000 nose weapons. 1000 nose weapons are really weird. They're trying to be like blaster weapons and a charger, and I don't like it. You have to keep repeatedly firing at it. The weapon, kind of like a Slosser or Umbrella or something like that, but it doesn't charge. I don't know. Just H3000 nose, they're pretty weird. What even is the plural of 1000 nose? H3000 noses, nose, whatever. I don't know. I don't like this weapon. Right, destroy you. Yay, right, da-da. We didn't have enough spot on. Okay, go with me. And I'm gonna go take care of the tower while those buddies take care of the maws. Because that's the definition of teamwork. Abandoning your buddies so you can do your own thing. Alright, destroy you. Did we just... we still destroyed it! Oh, there's another person right there. They probably were the ones who got it. Oh well. I'm gonna claim victory on that one anyway and say we got the Splat Bomb. And no amount of slowing down footage and editing is going to prove anything else. Alright then, let's destroy you people. Why am I singing the dungeon theme of Link to the Past? Oh boy. Link to the Past is a pretty interesting game. I won't say it's one of my favorites, and for the longest time I didn't even really like it that much, but lately I've been kind of wanting to play it again, and can't because Super Nintendo games aren't on the Switch Online. Although who knows, maybe that's outdated by the time this video comes out, because who knows, maybe Nintendo Switch Online will start supporting SNES games by the time this video comes out, which is highly unlikely. See, and that kind of reminds me of the time that I predicted the Nintendo Switch's name during that Wind Waker video, and there was like a clip there that was all like, I could see the future. Alright, where are you buddies going? We didn't get like any unique events! Ow! That was scary. That was traumatic. Alright, there we do. There we do? What? That's not a phrase people say. Ow! That's happened 3 times in a row! Oh, my heart can't take that. With the steel, it'll like 2 inches from my face and then we ow! Land on a scrapper. That's a pretty cool up-close shot of the scrapper. We don't really get to see the detail of it that much. Oh, we're live. Yay! Alright, looks like you're going after that one. Right then, destroy you. Kind of run. Oh, they have a fly guy right in front of the umbrella dude. That's weird. Alright, so what I was saying a moment ago about the umbrella weapons. We have seen undercover umbrella weapons before in the online matches for this Let's Play, but we haven't actually seen a proper one, because the thing about umbrellas is that I like the undercover umbrella because it doesn't really play like a traditional one. The undercover umbrella, you can hold the button repeatedly and it'll continuously fire even through the umbrella at the cost of the umbrella itself not being all that good at protecting you. A regular one, like this one, you hold the button and then eventually fire off and things like that. So that's kind of cool. They just like get that one last splat in there. But yeah, you can hold the umbrella out and that'll provide an even better shield for you. There is another umbrella weapon called a tent umbrella, which gives you like a camping tent. It is not a very good weapon. I know there are some people out there who like it, I just don't really care that much for it. So before we end off the video, there is one more thing that I'd like to demonstrate about Summon Run before we end off the video. So, what can you do with the rewards and the stuff that you earned from playing Summon Run? Well, there's an area over here we can go towards, and we can ask for a bonus. So basically how this works is you can get additional coins from this. You can also get some new items and things like that. So you can swap out the unique items you get from Salmon Run. I think I'm going to swap... do I want to keep that gear? You know what, we'll keep the new gear. Why not? The Salmon Run will always give you a unique weapon gear thingy whenever you play through it. It changes every month, and I don't know off the top of my head if there's ever been any repeats or anything like that. Like, I believe the one we got right now, at the time that I'm recording this, it is June 2019. So, this is the Salmon Run gear for June. It may appear in a future rotation or anything like that. I don't know off the top of my head, because like I said, I don't know if it does any repeats or anything like that. But it's still pretty interesting. So, yeah, we can go inside. That's not the right button. We can go inside the equipment menu, and we'll go more in detail about this at some point in the near future. But the weapon gear that we got are the friendship bracelets, and this is the gear that lets your Inkling be barefoot. And I don't really like it that much because I don't like bare feet. I'm weird. I don't even like being barefoot when I'm in my own house. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Splatoon 2. So thank you all so much for watching this episode. In the next episode, we are going to be ignoring all story progress and doing some side activities. And until next time, lead gear to you. Oh yeah. The next day found Mary waiting at the station for Callie's arrival. When the train pulled in, though, Callie wasn't on board. I bet she totally overslept again, Mary thought as she settled in to wait for the next train. But Callie wasn't on the next one, though, nor the one after that, or the one after that. Night fell, and there was no sign of her. Mary called Callie's office and was told she'd headed straight home from work the previous evening. She seemed a bit flustered, but I figured she was just in a hurry to get back to Calamari County, Callie's manager said. Mary tried their apartment several times, but no one picked up. Mary began to feel a panic rising in her chest. The following morning, Mary cut her trip short and returned to Inkopolis on the first train of the day. She hated to leave her parents so suddenly, but couldn't shake feeling worried about Callie. Plagued by a sense of unease, she spent the whole trip on her phone, searching for some clues as to Callie's whereabouts. Her efforts failed to turn up anything to calm her fears. When she arrived in Inkopolis, Mary headed straight for their apartment. The place looked exactly as she had left it. In fact, there was no sign Callie had been home at all since Mary left for her trip. But if she hadn't come home, where could she have gone? After giving it some thought, Mary got an idea and hurried out of the apartment.